So this is my 2022 planner. The cover just says the fullness of life is only accessible in the present moment. And I put my pocket up front here. Oops. I haven't got it all set up yet, but just thought I'd show you how I was going to use it. So I started putting in a few of the birthdays and anniversaries. I haven't done anything with this yet, but I do put like when the car needs to be registered or oil needs to be changed. So I would just like put the Lexus here, the truck, that kind of stuff here. And then I also put like, you know, when the horses need to be dewormed or whatnot. So, what? That is for Dude. And then this one I would use for the dentist and stuff like that. So I just put a sticker here, wrapped it all the way around itself.
I'm going to go open this for Dude.
Okay, but we're not going to take it out because it's too cold. And just put this year on it, just to kind of help mark that place. And actually, let me move the camera. There we go. That's a little better. So I'm not going back and forth. So I haven't filled all this in just yet. But starting Monday, I can start using this planner. So I'm pretty excited. So I'll get everything filled out, but I just wanted to show you what I had done so far. So here I did the same thing with the sticker and just put scripture tracker. So I just, you know, but I guess you could use like Scotch tape or something like that. I just wanted some way to like mark it so I could easily just flip to it. And I have one for the ministering and one for this year. So, and then here's January. So I bought 2 planners. So I actually have 2 planners in here for 2022. One is just my personal planner, and then one is for my Thrive and my boutique. So, just so I can kind of keep it separate, but anyway, so I took some pieces that I wasn't going to use out of the work planner, and then I have it so I can use it in my personal planner too. So this was just an extra cover, and I used a sticker and it says year in review and goals, because at the end of the planner, like at the end of December, you have this year in review page. So my plan was to just move this month to month and just kind of write down each month different things that happened this month so I can look back and reflect. So that's there, and then I kind of wanted to have some extra pages here, and these are just the pages that were with this, right? Just to kind of write down some goals and stuff each month and just carry it with me each month. So I took out this page out of the extra planner, you know, because I'm not going to use this for work. And so I will label it Monday through Sunday, right? And then date it. And this is actually going to be where I will write my menu plan. And then I'll have a little extra sheet of note paper, which is this right here, for my grocery list. So it will have a grocery list on this side and my menu plan on this side. And so all I need to go grocery shopping is this. And I can say, okay, so what do I need that item for? I can turn the page over and see. So that's what that is. And this was just an extra page in that second planner. But you could use this home-centered learning for this in your planner. So yeah, I just had an extra divider out of that work planner, and so I just relabeled it for the menu plan so it was easy to see. And then there's January's goal page, and then the monthly. I just have all my bills written out here. Like I have a few appointments and birthdays, so what I'll do is I'll actually write down what day each one of those bills are due. So this is just kind of like to help me remember that kind of stuff. And then, oh, why is that sticky? So this is my weekly view. So I have a little section for just quick notes, things I need to do for work, things I need to do for the homeschooling. This is important events, so like, you know, if it was somebody's birthday or something like that, or if we were going somewhere. And then this is things that aren't like day specific, but I want to get checked off this week. And then I needed a little place to just kind of brain dump. And then I have a few little trackers. This actually has a whole line of trackers, but I just used a sticker and covered it up, just to kind of give me a place to kind of write things down. So this is my kids' stuff, right? And then this is all my stuff. So that's my weekly view, how I have it set up. And I do have the Come Follow Me written right there for the week. Oh, that's an appointment reminder. That's the nice thing about having the disc punch is I can just punch important things in there. So my kids have a dentist or an orthodontist appointment, so I would just write it right here. That's just a quick view. So here's my budget. These I actually use to keep track of my transactions. And then this is where I keep track of any income or bills. So that's where I keep track of that. This I have been using to kind of keep track of like, so it's Emily's birthday this month and Shelby's birthday this month. So I would write it here, and this is just kind of like, hey, this is the expenses that go along with, you know, things that are coming up this month. So this is the kids, where I keep track of like the homeschooling stuff, but also different chores that I want them to do upstairs, to kind of keep their area clean. So here I will write down, this area is right here for the homeschooling part, is mostly to keep track of Taylor and Charlie's homeschooling stuff. We have some read alouds that we're supposed to be reading, and so I'll just keep track of what chapter we're on there. And then here I need to write down Shelby's upcoming math lessons, and so we can check them off once she gets them done. So there's enough lines that she has enough. So there's math, history, English, and science. But let's see, I printed off some pictures from the company's Instagram page of different ways to use this page. Hold on, I'm trying to get it out with one hand. Wait, that's part of it too, just not that. So this is one example that they had. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Was my personal plan, so they would use this to kind of highlight different things. Yeah, so this is just something I printed off. So it looks like they would do like their So Book of Mormon, Old Testament, jungle rope. So it looks like this would be your spiritual studies, and this would be your exercise, what exercise you wanted to do that day, and then your snack for the day. And then looks like they have week 1, Sunday, Monday through Saturday. This is their menu plan. Week 2, week 3, week 4. So that was one idea that the company posted. This is a cleaning list. So you have zone 1 and zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, and then laundry and stuff. So that was one idea they had for that, and then you would just list the little things that need to be done. So it wasn't like day specific, but, and this was the Come Follow Me curriculum idea that they had, that you could use this page for. This is a homeschooling idea that they had. And here was an exercising thing. A work schedule. So they just kind of had, okay, this is what needs to be done, so that this stuff didn't clutter their weekly, you know. That's kind of what this is this matrix page is, so that this stuff doesn't clutter up your weekly stuff. And then, of course, your menu plan, and then they use this side for the grocery list. So there's lots of different ways to use it. I just printed those off. So this, we are doing something called the Well-Educated Heart. I try and implement it in each of our school day. And there's 4 different aspects to it. And so basically it's like there's this book compilation on this subject, and then there's another subject here. Let's see, I'll try and hold my spot there. This is my 2021 planner. I just moved over December's. So it would be right here. Okay, so for December, it was for history. It's a book called My American Story, and the theme of this month was George Washington. So here's all these stories that you can read about George Washington. And then for science, it was plants and trees. So the book compilation is called Stories of Plants and Trees. So I just wrote down some, and then you just mark it off as you read it. But December was a little crazy, so we didn't really get that much done. And then you had like social studies. So it was studying Greek culture, and it's called Our Little Greek Cousins is what the book compilation was called. And so these are all the stories, and so I would just mark it off as we read them. And then for like personal development type thing, there was an art appreciation book. So these were just the little things on that. So anyways, I just need to do January's rotation, and it will be right here. I took another divider I wasn't using and just marked it for cleaning, because here is where I have my cleaning section. So this is the home-centered learning page that's actually part of the planner that I bought. So here I'm just gonna list one thing I want to get done each one of these days. It doesn't have to be a huge project, because there's a lady on YouTube, she's in her apron, and she's actually LDS too, but anyways, she had a theme that's progress over perfection, and so it's just like take the little steps every day. So here I'm just going to write down one thing that I want to get done that day. Here I'm writing notes. See, and I should show you January's or December's again. Let's see here. So I have my little cleaning section. Lots of space for notes. So here I want to clean the walls, and of course December was crazy, but here I just was listing things that I wanted to get done, and this is like not day specific, but you know, declutter the mud room and the mud bath, vacuum vents, you know, so it's just week 1, that's what I wanted to do type thing. November I was really good. December not so much, but anyway, so I have a specific use for those to kind of help me organize the house. Here I'm going to use like spiritual goals, financial goals, emotional goals, and intellectual goals. So each one has its own box, and I'm just going to write down the goals that I want to accomplish in that area. Of course, the Sunday lesson plans. This I just use to kind of write down different, like where I saw God's hand in my life this month. That's what I've been using this for. And then for here, I'm just writing down, okay, you know, I need to have more sincere prayers or something like that. And then here, I've been finding quotes, inspirational, spiritual quotes, and putting them here. And I just write them down. But this is pretty self-explanatory. This is the January goals. And then this I'm just using as a brain dump, basically. But that's how I've been using my months. But like I said, since you're, you know, if you're not homeschooling, then you could use, I would still probably use this page as my menu plan if I wasn't homeschooling and didn't have kids' chores and stuff. And then used the matrix page. No, the matrix page is over. Use this page as like my cleaning and decluttering list type thing, and then just like different things, just different lists. Like I would make a list here, a list here, a list here, and a list here. But anyways, that's how I've been using it, and so far it's been working out really well for me. I really like it. It does take a little bit of effort ahead of time to break down this cleaning schedule. Well, I should say this cleaning schedule, but it is worth it if I can get it done, because it really does help me. And sometimes I will take this item that I have it broken down here and these items and try and transfer them over into the weekly view. But this just kind of helps me map it out, if that makes sense. So anyways, that's what I have. Hope it helps. Bye.